Okay, so as some of you have been following the progress that I've made on the saxophone, and this is a follow up on that because I'm coming up to my saxversary. Woo! So 6 months with the saxophone, and I'm gonna take my earphones off because this doesn't make sense anymore. Yeah. So I just had a few points that I just wanted to talk about in terms of what things have been like, just this experience of learning a new instrument. As some of you know, I already play the guitar, some piano, ukulele, and this is the first wind instrument that I've tried. And it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I've really enjoyed it. But there are certain things that people who would be probably considering buying a saxophone would want to think about. And the idea behind the series is just to explain at what stages, what some of the challenges that I faced. So you might know that I have a Kadence KXB/G saxophone, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And the thing about this is, it's been 6 months since I've been playing the instrument, and the piece that you heard in the beginning of this video was a piece that I composed. And now that I am 6 months into the instrument, I have a few observations that are a little more refined compared to a 3 month observation. I've been working on my technique. So some of the few things that I wanted to tell you about was some of the new things that I've done. Now, immediately for me, what the first priority was the swab that you get with these. They are these a piece of cloth with a weighted string attached to it. I'll have a photograph or just a clip of what I'm talking about just on the side. And the thing is, there's a lot of condensation after 15-20 minutes of condensation means spit. Okay. So there is a little bit of saliva that passes through the instrument. So it's not a great idea with COVID and everything. If you have a little bit of an allergy, it's very important to clean that out. That was not part of the kit that was included. So I had to pick that up immediately. It's not that much. It's about 1,400 rupees. But essential. Another thing is the neck strap. The neck strap that you saw me wearing. This is an instrument that is about 4 kilometers. 4 kilometers. 4 kgs in weight. So when you're standing, it's quite a lot of load on your neck. So it's good to have a nice padded neck strap, which I have bought and I'm super happy with. It's a little pricey, but I think it was worth it because you don't always want to be sitting and playing the instrument. It looks kind of cool when you do it with a little bit of feel, yeah, all of that. And the reed was something that I noticed I struggled with. The reed that came with the instrument, the standard stock instrument, I think was a softer reed. I went with a stiffer reed, which takes a lot more facial muscles to control, and there are a lot of squeaks and squawks, but the tonality is much better. And I bought synthetic reeds. I hated them. So you get these, I don't know if they're plastic or what they are, but very bad. But I did notice a few things. Okay, on the instrument, one of the first things I noticed was my E key was a little sticky. It still is sticky. And every time I pull out the instrument, it sticks. So I don't know. I think this is something I'd probably have to look at repairing. Also, this particular note that comes out of it, not very strong. But the major point that I sort of figured out was my intonation. This instrument is a little flat in the mid ranges. I'm able to do it absolutely okay on the lower keys, but as you go to the mid ranges, it's a little flat. So on an open E, which is a concert C. It's a little flat, so I have to really squeeze the embouchure a little bit more. But as you go higher, I still don't have that much control. So a concert C, an octave high is just a little wavery. So I'm working on that. Um, that's about the saxophone instrument as such. Mm, The only thing that I had to learn was to get this mouthpiece all the way down, because that really hurts the intonation. So it took me a little bit of time because it was an expensive instrument, so I wasn't really trying. But now I just really screw it, and it's not a problem now. In terms of technique, um, long tones is something that I concentrated exclusively on um, in the beginning. You must have seen in the previous video. But as I went along, I started to look at different keys and scales, a major scale and multiple scales. And the thing is, now I practice with a metronome, which is very important, because I think the breathing regiment is very important to play. So if you have an idea in terms of breath control when it comes to keeping time, it's pretty important. Once I did about a week or two of that, things got a lot easier when I was learning new songs. What's next for me? I'm pretty excited to try the cheaper variants of things available in terms of accessories. I'm gonna try new reeds. I'm at a 2.5 stiffness of reed right now. This sounds like a dirty joke, but it's not. A lot of saxophone stuff sounds dirty, but it's not. I'm being very serious. Please be serious. And volume control. I mean, I've not had flatmates for a long time in this house, but I had neighbors complaining, so that was something that I sort of controlled. But it's a pretty loud instrument, and there's no way around it. And I'm gonna have to figure out some way of not disturbing my flatmates, my neighbors. I saw a video where somebody was like singing, like playing into a wardrobe and had a blanket over him. I'm probably gonna be doing that. And mouthpiece. My birthday is coming up, so I think I'm gonna gift myself a really nice Yamaha 4C mouthpiece, which has been recommended quite a bit, because technically, I think even now the problem is that on higher pitches, not even gone to the altissimo range, but on higher notes, I do waver a lot, and there's a lot of breath that is required. I've been told that's easier, so I'm gonna try that, and that's about it. And you can always subscribe to continue watching my progress. And if you are inspired and you have a few questions, you can always reach out to me. I mean, my background is not with the saxophone, but I've been playing music for about 18 years now. So I make my own music. You can subscribe. You can check out the link. I'm on Patreon if you wish to help me out in this journey. Or you can also buy my original music, which is also there in the link in the description. So I'm just gonna play you a song, play you a song, play you a song. Let's hope you catch this.